The big story we continue to follow tonight, cash for clunkers. The government plan gives you a credit of up to $4,500 towards a new, more fuel-efficient vehicle. This family traded in their clunker.
Well, I think it's great because I got $4,500 for this car. So that's to me, that's a really good deal.
What are you getting?
Purchased a new Ford Focus. This car was getting about 17 miles to the gallon. The Focus gets about 33.
The main stipulation is that your clunker must get an 18 miles per gallon or less to qualify for this credit. You know, the program has a lot of people looking at buying a new car, but there are some important questions you need to ask yourself to avoid getting into money trouble. I want to bring in Cary Lockwood with YourAutoNetwork.com is live here tonight with 3 things you should ask yourself. Cary, thanks so much for being here. Appreciate it. So talk to me. What do we need to know about this?
Well, basically, Cary, first off, you need to know what your vehicle is worth now. Used car values and especially used truck values have rebounded quite a bit in the last year. So you need to know, is your clunker really a clunker, or maybe it's worth more than this government allowance?
And what's the best way to figure out how much your car is truly worth right now?
There's lots of websites you can go to, like kbb.com, kellybluebook.com, to evaluate what your current value is of your vehicle.
Okay, and the second thing on our list here, how much will folks be saving in fuel cost per year?
Yeah, that's very important. You need to calculate how much money you're actually going to save in fuel. If it's only $300 or $400, you know, your registration may offset that amount of money.
And then third, you talk about how this program might, for some people, sound too good to be true because you need to figure out the bottom line for yourself in the long run. Talk to me about that.
That's the most important thing. You need to calculate all these things together, and you need to know if, when all is said and done, can you really afford this payment even after this giant savings that you may get from the government?
With the insurance, the registration, and the payment, because for folks at home, they might be sitting there thinking, wow, that's a great deal, up to $4,500. You know, that's some incentive to buy a new car, and you might go and see a car that looks pretty good, but in the long run, you can't afford it.
And that's it. Like I was saying, that is the bottom line. If you still have a payment that's way more than your budget permits, then you don't want to consider this program. So be extra careful with the math.
What is your take overall on this program? Do you think it's a beneficial thing?
I think it's going to be good for consumers that are in a position where they can afford a new car payment. However, it's going to be a fairly short program, and it looks like with the popularity, it may end fast. So you need to do your math fast and figure out if it's going to be a program that'll fit your needs.
The government has allocated $1 billion. First come, first serve. When that money's gone, it's gone. Thank you, Cary, very much. Appreciate you being here. And what's your website again?
It's YourAutoNetwork.com.
And we also put more information, a lot of information actually, on our website, azfamily.com. Just click on the keyword hotline.